Hello, everyone, and welcome to our business management introduction and functions. This is actually lesson or part 3.1. And so our objectives for this 3.1 lesson is we're going to continue talking about the understanding of the management functions. We've talked about planning and organizing. In this lesson, we're going to talk more so about leading and controlling. And of course, we're going to list the benefits to all the management functions. So management functions of organizing. Now, organizing is the process of establishing orderly uses of all resources and activities to work toward the set goals. Organizing involves creating an organizational structure and delegating the responsibilities to the appropriate employees in order to make sure that to achieve the goals. Organization structure is a system that's created through a chart to show the primary reporting relationship that exists within a company. The chart is created to give a visual representation of the chain of command. This way, everyone knows who to report to, whom they can take instructions from, and who they can delegate to, etc., etc. So let's look at this is just kind of an example. You have an owner, president up here, and then below that, you've got like an accounting manager, who may have a head accountant, and then accountants beyond that. You also, under the owner president, you have a marketing manager who deals with advertising, and there may be a sales supervisor who all deal with the sales staff. Also, under the owner or president, you have an operations manager. There may be a supervisor within the operations section and an administration assistant. You've also got an HR manager. HR is human resources. So this is just an example of how that organizational structure is set up. Next, I want you to think about this just a little bit. So find a neighbor, discuss the following questions, and make sure you write your answer in your notes. So businesses have to make sure that they organize all of their resources effectively, but there's always emerging trends when it comes to organizational structures. How do you think, here's your question to consider with your partner. How do you think businesses handled staying organized while going remote during the most recent pandemic? So take a few minutes. You can pause this video, take a few minutes, work with your neighbor, make sure you write your answers on your notes. Once you've got that done, you can come back to this video. All right, now that you are back from your discussion, let's move on to the management function of leading. Managers should feel confident and comfortable leading their staff for daily tasks and long-term goals. Leading involves projecting a strong sense of motivation and direction for employees to help encourage high performance. This is the influence. This is where leaders can have influence over the people that they work with. Successful leaders are known for their interpersonal skills as they are able to connect with others, show compassion, give encouragement, and positive feedback. And another part of leading is knowing how to handle conflict fairly, be able to communicate new processes, and so forth. Now, let's talk a little bit about leadership styles. And there are actually many different types of leadership styles, like democratic, autocratic, laissez-faire, strategic, transformational, and transactional. Okay, and so to learn more about the leadership styles, your assignment is that you're going to read an article and you're going to complete a worksheet over what you have learned. So that's your assignment coming up once you complete this video. So of course, this was our part 3.1 on Introduction to Leadership, to Business Management and to its functions, where the objective was to understand the management functions, particularly leading and controlling, and to list the benefits of those management functions.